Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope you're all doing good. I'm out in the sun on a new bike, in a new kit. I mean, what more could I possibly ask for? I've just recently built up this Marin headlands. It's absolutely sick. And I'm just taking it out for a bit of a test ride. Check all the nuts and bolts are tight. I've already been out for a little run, so my legs are not feeling too fresh. But like I say, it's just a little chill, test the bike, check everything's all tight, running smoothly. I have actually noticed I do need to adjust my rear mech a tiny bit, just a limit screw. Getting a new bike is such a nice feeling. I mean, I'm spoiled, I can admit that. But even though I get quite a lot of bikes, getting a new one doesn't matter like any less or mean any less than it did when I got my first like new bike. Taking the time to build them up, put the parts on them I want, get them running all smoothly, and doing all of that myself. There are always bits and bobs that I struggled to do when it was putting a bike together, but now, knowing how to do everything, it brings me like this immense satisfaction. I love it, and I love this bike. It looks so good. When Marin told me they were going to send me a new frame, I was obviously excited, but at the same time I was like, damn, how do they top that gold bike? I mean, gold's not even my thing really. That build was my favourite gravel bike build ever until I got this one. So pair that with some new kit, I'm all smiles today. Very happy indeed. So I've been using Cadence alongside a cycling computer just to check the accuracy, and I mean, I did already know it was incredibly accurate. You can still pair it with your heart rate monitor, your power meter, your cadence sensor, pair it with whatever you want. It also syncs with all the well-known apps. And did I mention it's free to download? There's also a Pro and Elite version, which are awesome and have a whole load of customization. But if you haven't tried it out yet, I suggest you click the link down below in the description and go try out the Cadence app. I feel a couple of 70 kilometers an hour descents are the perfect thing to test if all my nuts and bolts are tight. One thing I did realise is though, I got some disc fluid on my rear brake, so it's squeaking like mad. So I'm going to go home and try and spray some brake cleaner on it, or get the heat gun out and see if I can burn it off. It's really loud. Apart from my mistake, the bike is solid, it feels really good. I did actually put a load of tools in the down tube to see if it rattles in the bag, and that stayed nice and snug. I mean, I have only been riding on the road, so we'll see how it deals with like some more off-road being rattled about, but I'm pretty sure it's going to stay nice and snugly in there. This bike's an absolute dream to ride. It's just so smooth, so nice. I was going to have a little chat to you about the group setup on it, because I did have the option of putting on like a wireless wheel top group set, but I did actually go for the GRX. I went for the mechanical version, and there's a few reasons behind this, but I'm not going to get into it now. I'm enjoying this ride far too much. Right, so I'm going to go descend that hill and see if like a fast descent will burn off the brake fluid. I'm pretty sure it won't, because I've already done 2 70 kilometers an hour descents, and that didn't do anything to get rid of it. I'm enjoying this ride, so I'm actually going to keep rolling. I'll check in with you in a little bit, and I'll give you some lovely shots of the bike. So I would say that brake is well and truly contaminated. I did it. I was really good. I unscrewed like everything. I even took the brake pads out. It must have just happened with a stray spurt of mineral oil, but slightly annoyed. The build would be perfect if it wasn't for that. Oh, another thing that I did want to test out actually, completely random, is if a sausage roll fits in there. I don't know if that's a selling point for the headlands, but for me, the fact that you can hide a little sausage roll right in there, I mean, you could probably get a few in there. How many sausage rolls could you fit in the Marin Headlands bear box? That is a question that I might answer on the channel. Then I might be picking pastry out of my bike for months to come. But yeah, absolutely lovely build, lovely ride, apart from squeaky brake. I'm so happy with this build, it's so nice. So quick thanks again to Marin for always providing me with these lovely bikes. I'm feeling super lucky. Like, new bike day still feels as special today as it did when I got my very first bike when I was however old. I don't actually remember my first bike. The first bike I genuinely remember being really excited about though, I must have been about 7. My dad bought it at home. It was like a second-hand black and gold BMX, and I loved that bike. I felt like I was in BMX Bandits, and do you know what? I still feel the same today. Right? I hope you guys enjoyed this. Do remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.